to the headlines.
Building collapse in South Sea raises fresh questions on construction safety oversight. Kenya's 2025 agriculture: progress, challenges, and the drive for traceable, resilient food systems. Bringing malaria care closer to home: the test and treat approach in Turkana. From a continental dream to Africa's biggest football stage.
Hello and welcome to Traceability TV News, your source for the latest updates on global traceability and safety concerns. I'm the host, Miriam Inoki. The collapse of a 16-story building in South Sea, Nairobi, has reignited urgent questions about construction safety and oversight. Authorities confirmed that the building had been approved for only 12 stories, yet developers added 4 unapproved floors, leading to fatal consequences. Lands and Housing Cabinet Secretary Alice Wahome has warned that architects, contractors and inspectors who violate the law face deregistration and prosecution. Traceability offers a way to prevent such disasters by tracking every material, inspection and approval throughout a building's construction. By applying GS1 standards used globally, every beam, every batch of cement and every inspection can be monitored, creating accountability from foundation to rooftop.
At South Sea site, debris still marks the scene of a preventable tragedy where poor oversight allowed a 12-story plant to turn into 16 floors. Investigators indicate quality assurance checks were completed only up to the 3rd floor, leaving the additional floors undocumented and unverified. Nairobi Governor John Sakaja points out that repeated enforcement notices were ignored, highlighting weaknesses in monitoring, approvals, and enforcement systems. This is a problem that authorities are facing in the construction sector, and with GS1 standards in construction, everything could change. Every material can be tagged and tracked digitally, while inspections and approvals are logged in a secure, auditable system. This means that contractors cannot bypass plans, inspectors cannot overlook violations, and regulators can see in real time if a building is deviating from the approved designs. Traceable systems not only prevent illegal modifications, but also allow faster recalls or remedial action if substandard materials are used, safeguarding the workers, residents, and the public. For Nairobi and other growing cities, embedding traceability into construction is a critical step to ensuring high-rises are built as approved, protecting lives, and restoring public trust. Regis Regina, Traceability TV.
In Turkana, where distance and isolation often delay care, malaria has long thrived in the gaps of the healthcare system. Now, a community-led test and treat model is taking services directly to households, cutting delays that once proved fatal. And even with speed, the real strength lies in something less visible: traceability. Knowing where a test kit came from, who used it, and which medicine was given can mean the difference between control and chaos. As malaria care moves closer to home, the push is growing to ensure every test, every dose, and every outcome can be traced.
Trained community health promoters are testing suspected malaria cases using rapid diagnostic kits right at the household level. Each test and treatment is recorded, creating a simple but powerful trail that links the patient, the diagnosis, and the medicine dispensed. Health officials require traceability to confirm that approved test kits are used, correct dosages are given, and expired or counterfeit medication are kept out of circulation. It also allows supervisors to track stock movement from county stores to the village level, reducing shortages and preventing misuse. When cases spike, these records reveal exactly where infections are rising, enabling faster, targeted responses before outbreaks spread. Experts note that Adding standardized identifiers such as barcoded test kits and digital logs could further strengthen accountability and data accuracy in hard-to-reach areas. For Turkana's communities, healthcare is about treatment, trust, safety, and a health system that remembers every patient it serves. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
Kenya's agriculture sector has faced a turbulent 2025 with high promises, rising input costs, and climate shocks testing farmers and consumers alike. Despite government optimism and maize production, uneven access to inputs and post-harvest losses mean food prices stayed high. Traceability is a game changer, tracking every bag of fertilizer, every seed batch, and every stage of production can stabilize supply and protect livelihoods. From smallholder farmers in Nyandarua to large-scale projects, knowing exactly what goes into the soil and where crops are grown can reduce waste, prevent losses, and increase transparency across the supply chain.
On farms across Kenya, farmers continue to battle unpredictable rainfall, high fertilizer costs, and fluctuating market prices, challenges that have long undermined productivity. In 2025, maize yields improved thanks to subsidized fertilizer and irrigation initiatives, but post-harvest losses and regional disparities limited national product gains. Traditional cash crops like pyrethrum are showing signs of recovery, but delays in payment and inconsistent supply chains highlight the need for stronger tracking mechanisms. By implementing GS1 standards and assigning unique identifiers to every batch of fertilizers, seeds, and harvests, enabling farmers, distributors, and regulators to monitor products from farm to market. Such systems ensure inputs meet quality standards, reduce the risk of counterfeit or substandard products, and allow timely intervention if crops or supplies are compromised. In projects like the All-Carrier Green Ammonia Fertilizer Plant or the Galana Kulalu Food Security Initiative, traceable records could verify fertilizer distribution, track irrigation use, and confirm crop outputs, strengthening planning and investment decisions. Rinta Luther, Traceability TV.
We're now taking a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more news updates after the break.
Welcome to Traceability TV, your ultimate destination for all things traceability. We're the global platform that brings you the latest in traceability news, interviews, and live event coverage. From in-depth news updates to exclusive interviews, Traceability TV keeps you informed on the practices that are transforming industries worldwide. Our mission is simple: empowering organizations to achieve transparency, accountability, and sustainability throughout their supply chains. Our vision: a world where every product's journey is visible, ethical, and sustainable. At Traceability TV, we offer unparalleled opportunities for brand visibility. Feature your company, highlight your traceability solutions, and showcase your commitment to GS1 standards. Leverage our expertise to create high-quality advertisement videos that resonate with your audience, or sponsor a segment to position your brand as a leader in the traceability space. You can support us by partnering on special projects. Your contributions help us deliver more in-depth analyses and expand our global coverage. Traceability TV is more than just a channel, it's a movement. Join us in building a future where every product's journey is visible and trusted. Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it.
Across African cities, more people are turning to weight loss injections and pills to shed pounds fast. From social media trends to glossy pharmacy shelves, these products promise dramatic results, often with limited regulation. The rush for quick transformation is exposing gaps in safety oversight, consumer protection, and trusted product information. And without proper traceability from manufacturing to retail, many are risking their health for a slimmer silhouette. Our reporter explores why this trend has taken hold, its potential dangers, and how better systems can protect consumers and build confidence in the market.
From Cape Town to Nairobi, Accra to Lagos, weight loss injections and diet pills are increasingly visible on social media feeds, in wellness clinics, and in local shops. Young adults and middle-aged consumers alike cite pressures from culture, media, and health goals as reasons they seek quick solutions rather than lifestyle change. However, regulators caution that many products circulating on the market are unverified, untested, or imported through informal channels with little regulatory oversight. Without reliable traceability systems from registered manufacturers to licensed distributors and pharmacies, consumers have limited information on what they're actually ingesting or injecting. In regulated markets, systems like standardized barcodes and traceable data allow pharmacies and patients to verify product origin, batch safety, and expiration, protecting lives. Here in Africa, party regulation and online sales loopholes mean unsafe or counterfeit products can easily enter the supply chain, undermining consumer trust and risking serious side effects. As demand grows, authorities are urging stronger monitoring, clear labeling, and traceable systems that help shoppers know exactly what they're buying and doctors to prescribe what's safe. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
A tragic road collision along the Karai-Naivasha corridor claimed several lives and left many injured. While investigations continue, the incident exposes a recurring challenge. How do we prevent accidents before they happen? And with limited resources, the solution lies in traceability, tracking vehicles, driver behavior, and road conditions in real time. By knowing where a vehicle has been, how fast it has traveled, and whether safety protocols were followed, authorities could intervene before disaster strikes.
On this busy stretch, traffic flows are high and risks are amplified, but current oversight often relies on the reactive measures after the accidents occur. Survivors of the crash highlight lapses in monitoring driver behavior, from speeding to fatigue factors that could have been recorded and flagged in a system that is traceable. By outfitting commercial vehicles with digital logs, GPS tracking and barcodes, maintenance records could ensure every journey is monitored and verified. Traceable data could track driver hours, vehicle inspection, and compliance with safety regulations, allowing companies and authorities to act before the incidents escalate. Such systems also support accountability. If an accident occurs, every element of the vehicle's parts to inspection reports can be audited quickly and transparently. Pilot programs in transport fleets have shown that real-time tracking reduces speeding, improves maintenance schedules, and alerts authorities to non-compliance immediately. For Kenya's roads, traceability may be the missing link between tragedy and prevention, turning every trip into an opportunity to save lives. Regis Regina, Traceability TV.
Welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host, Rigan Getao. The Africa Cup of Nations is a football tournament telling Africa's story of identity, pride, and continental unity. Born in the early days of African independence, AFCON was created to give Africa its own voice on the global football stage. What began as a modest competition has grown into one of the world's most watched tournaments. As the quarterfinals conclude and the semi-finals approach, that long journey comes sharply into focus. AFCON's past and present now meet at a decisive moment in the race for the title.
AFCON was founded in 1957 with just 3 teams, Egypt, Sudan, and Ethiopia, when most of the African countries were still under colonial rule. The tournament was driven by a simple and powerful idea to make African nations their own championship, governed by CAF, to showcase homegrown African talent. As more countries gained independence, AFCON expanded, becoming a symbol of political freedom.
And that wraps up our news bulletin for the day. Stay tuned for an informative documentary. And as always, I've been your host, Vivian Munoz. And this is Traceability TV.
In the heart of every great city, where skyscrapers pierce the clouds and bridges span mighty rivers, there lies a silent force driving the efficiency and precision of the construction industry. A force built not on steel or concrete, but on standards, codes, and innovation. Traceability forms the backbone of modern construction, empowering managers to track every material from manufacturer to site. Whether it's steel beams, concrete mixes, or protective equipment, nothing is left to chance. Efficiency. It's about doing it right the first time. Traceability transforms prefabrication into a seamless process by providing real-time data and insights, ensuring that every component is accounted for and assembled with pinpoint accuracy. This eliminates unnecessary rework, reduces material waste, and prevents costly delays that can disrupt timelines. With traceability at the core, every piece is not only designed to fit perfectly, but also delivered and installed at the right moment, creating a smooth and efficient workflow that keeps projects on track and within budget. From sourcing raw materials to delivering finished components, traceability creates a unified language for the global supply chain. This reduces errors, eliminates inefficiencies, and fosters collaboration across borders. Communication is critical in construction. Traceability systems provide a single source of truth, ensuring that suppliers, contractors, and site managers stay in sync. This minimizes delays and maximizes efficiency. Counterfeit materials can jeopardize the integrity of a structure and the safety of its occupants. With traceability solutions, every product's journey is verified, protecting both investments and lives. Safety is the foundation of every successful project. Traceability systems ensure that safety standards are met and maintained, giving workers and stakeholders peace of mind. Sustainability is no longer optional. Traceability empowers the industry to meet green building standards by providing accurate data on the environmental impact of materials. Governments and regulators are embracing traceability to promote transparency and accountability in public and private construction projects. By aligning with these standards, the industry is setting a higher bar for quality and compliance. From skyscrapers to homes, bridges to tunnels, traceability is redefining what's possible in construction. The integration of data, standards, and technology is shaping cities and improving lives.